Good morning, pregame crew. How are ya? It is Monday, August 19th, 2024, 6:23 a.m. Mountain Time, 8:23 a.m. Eastern Time. Good morning. Welcome to the show. This is a show where I go over indices, commodities, crypto movers, and shakers of the day. I officially get started in 7 minutes. I jump on early because it takes a while for my brain and mouth to match up. Let's say hello to my friends and do an audio visual check, please. Hey, Greg. Hey, Shake and Bake. Mal. Mal. Mini Moo. I like that. I should call him Micro. I like it. Hey, Shake and Bake. Hey, Paula. I saw that Shake and Bake. Thank you so much. I actually added it to my list so I wouldn't remember. So I wouldn't forget. You see, I got to get the brain and the mouth matched up. I have it right there so I don't forget. Thank you so much. Because if you're a TCG member, you're a celebrity in here. So you get priority. Hey, Nugget. Yeah, cattle. I don't think they have micro futures, but we definitely have cattle futures. Feeder cattle, live cattle. Good morning, Wave. Hey, Night Truck. Awesome, Marvin. Hey, Spaceball. Jill, Dollar Tree Farmer. Hey, Jenny. Thanks, Night Truck. Hey, Rachel. Well, it's a Monday. It looks pretty slow in here today, so I'm going to need all y'all to hit the like button. I'm going to need every single one of y'all to hit it. And y'all going to notice my accent's a little bit thicker when I spend time with Mama and Daddy and them. My accent gets a little thick. I'm a little sore today from working on the farm a bit. My dad took it easy on me, though. Perfect, Czaski. Thank you. All right, let's go to the top and let's get some chart requests so I can get warmed up. Intel is almost at $21 this morning. When I looked at it, yep, $20.93. We're at the 4-hour 50 MA. Daily inside bar. See, 2184 gets it over the gap. I want to know if that happens. So I'm going to set an alert for 2180. If we could get over that gap, then we could possibly get some momentum. Right now, this is a potential weekly bear flag. Probably looks better on the 2-day. Yep, potential 2-day bear flag. Be careful, Intel. They had a dividend last week, and obviously they had a very bearish earnings reaction. The dividend was small. I really loved Intel. This movement right here, this squeeze was amazing. The threat the whole time was that this could have been a monthly bear flag right there. We got that big spike up that negated the bear flag, and then earnings took it down. So back to shorter term time frames. We are gapping up. Gap rules apply. So as long as we're holding 2090 as support, that is a long signal. I'll do FDX now so I don't forget. Or so I don't remember whatever the heck I said. Okay, so FDX, very whippy. These are some pretty volatile moves for almost $300 stock back here. You're moving down, what is that, 50 bucks? Moving down 50 bucks, moving down 45 bucks. So pretty whippy. You could probably draw some type of channel here. I would be forcing it, so I'm not going to do that. On the daily, we're holding the 50 MA. And we got a long lower wick of bulls buying the dip on Friday. You definitely want to see that. You have enough room for a daily higher low compared to 274.15. So I like it for a daily higher low compared to 274.15. If you lose 274.15, then you're looking down at 256.80 for a gap fill. And when I see big gaps like that, I always just go set an alert. Tell me when. I'll do it right before it hits it. Where did my alert go? Did that not work? Tell me when price hits 257. I don't see my triangle. Oh, well, I'll just assume that it's there. Oh, there it is. Now I can see it. So I like it. I like it, Lance. I like the long lower wick. I like that it's holding the daily 50 MA. We got to get above 291.70 to change the daily trend. looking. Hey, Jenny from Queens. Is that a place in Tuscany? Or is that a place in New York City? I don't know. Are you visiting from Tuscany to Queens? Hey, Lesmar, GRWG. GRWG is running up against the daily 50 MA overhead. I typically don't like that, and I really don't like that if we have big gaps below, and we have a big gap below at 207. You do have enough room for a daily higher low compared to $1.77, so I would be looking for a pullback buy. Insiders buy, that's typically great, but if you think about 200,000 shares times $2, that's $400,000. These big executives, that should be peanuts to them. So I'm not saying that's not a lot of money. I'm just saying it is not earth shattering. So it may not move the stock as much as we want. Looks like it did have a big day on Friday, and I'd be looking for a pullback buy. Shoot, you could even be looking for a potential back burner. Let's see. I would be looking for a 15-minute oversold conditions for a potential oversold bounce. Back burner. Let's see. Tell me when RSI gets to. Why do I do this to myself? Tell me when I give up. No, I don't. I don't give up. It's not my nature. All right. All right. Crowd for Jeffrey. Sure. It's 6:30. We'll have to get started here in just a second. Crowd's getting its bounce on after its big debacle. Did we get over 265.50? Nope, it's all about 265.50. We have a daily inside bar. On Friday, we're breaking bull. Breaking bull from the daily inside bar. The 26 EMA is overhead, and we got to get over 265.59. Plenty of room for a daily higher low on a pullback. You've got earnings coming up, and it'll be interesting to see how they guide, because it's all about guidance, because assuming the past is already baked in, are they going to guide up or guide down because of their losses or liability that is a result of their outage? All right, let's get this show on the road. Let's see. Who am I? I don't know. Let's figure it out. This is who I am. I'm Chart Gal Lori. I'm part of the Chart Guys community, and we teach technical analysis. If you want to give us a follow on Chart Guys, that'd be great. Go look us out. Look us up. Give us a follow on YouTube. Subscribe, notify. Give me a follow on X at Chart Gal Lori. I won't spam you. Looking at the market environment dossier, which is what I look at every morning. This is when I wake up around 3:30 usually, and I pick up all the puzzle pieces that were thrown on the floor overnight, and I put it together and say, okay, what are we looking at? Overall, we're looking more bullish than bearish. Does that mean I think the market's going to rip today? No, that's just where we are right now. Remember, we are historians. We are looking at history to say, okay, what has happened and how does that line up the probabilities for the future? Of course, the economic calendar always defaults. I have to go clear the filters every morning, and I forgot to do it this morning. Give me 1 second. We have Jackson Hole this week. So Powell will be speaking on Friday. So today we have no 3-star events. Wednesday we have FOMC meeting minutes. Meeting minutes, that is a recap of what has already happened. So unless there's surprises in there, it's typically a non-event. We have initial jobless claims on Thursday like we have every week. We have existing home sales. We have Fed Chair Powell speaking on Friday and new home sales data on Friday. All right, now that we got all the housekeeping of economics, what is our table looking like, and now you know who I am, let's look at the charts. All right, ES, this is a pretty clear, not clear, well, a needed distinction. How about that? A needed distinction. We are looking for a daily lower high compared to 5600.75. On SPY, we got over 55487 on the ETF. We got a bull break. We got a bull break by 15 cents. That is not a bull break. That is a double top. However, futures are even more important, and we did not get a bull break on futures. SPY is actually one of my Queen of the Mountain trades. Shorting 5,600 today is one of my Queen of the Mountain trades. Now, am I going to front run it? No. I'm going to wait for a trigger. Do I get a 2-minute trend change? Do I get a stair step? What are going to be the conditions? And the reason I'm looking for this is we're looking for a weekly lower high, and 4-hour is overbought. Let me say that again. We are looking for a weekly lower high on SPY. Doesn't mean we're going to get it. It could rip to 6,000. However, probabilities favor a weekly lower high, and 4-hour is overbought. So I will be watching for a potential double top fish setup for that daily lower high compared to 5,600. Hey, Miguel, that's very nice. Hey, Casey Zapsky. Oh, I got to go over AMD for you. Crypto stocks look pretty rough this morning, Wave. I know you trade them a lot, but Bitcoin looks weak. Hey, Mark. Thaddeus. Gotcha, Hunter. Oh, very cool. Jenny, that is so cool. What a life. That is so neat. Good for you for being brave and bold. All right, so ES, we're clear on what we're looking for, right? And I only have 20 minutes for this official show from 6:30 to 6:50 because I have to end the show and then go boot up the live stream for TCG members where I take them through market open, call out trades that I'm taking. So we have to be efficient, but I'm going really slow here on ES so we have the big picture. NASDAQ did not clear 19717, and we have the daily 50 MA overhead. So this is also a Queen of the Mountain trade. Shorting QQQ against NQ against 19717. Let's go look at the ETF. The ETF did not clear the 50 MA completely. Yeah, we broke this by almost $1, but that is not as important as futures. Futures NQ is a Queen of the Mountain short top fish setup for me if it sets up. We've gone from red to green on ES and on NQ. RTY is in a daily uptrend. However, we are red this morning. And we have a squeeze on the hourly chart. So I think you could play this either way. If you lose 21.47, you could look for a short. If you could break through 21.59, you could look for a long. This is a pretty tight squeeze as we go sideways. Dow is flat. We're holding the EMAs here. We have an hourly EQ. We're tightening up here. Resistance. Let's use Friday's resistance or last night's resistance 40865. And then this morning's support 40741. VIX is spunky this morning because the market kind of started out red here. We have enough room for an hourly higher low. Hang Seng was green overnight. DAX was green overnight. Bitcoin just went green. It has been super red. We are in an hourly downtrend. 4-hour, we have lost support. So this is the clearest time frame that I see, Wave, on Bitcoin is we're looking for a 4-hour lower high compared to 60,285. We're looking for a 4-hour lower high due to the size of this pullback. Yes, this long lower wick looks great. Congratulations. Congratulations, bulls, for that long lower wick, but you're still looking for a 4-hour lower high. This rising wedge on the 4-hour broke bear. Ethereum, same thing. We're looking for a 4-hour lower high. So crypto stocks can sometimes diverge from Bitcoin. We've seen that happen often this year, way more this year than we have before. But that doesn't mean that they're going to diverge today. We have to be very cautious. If Bitcoin is heavy, that we're not going long crypto stocks. We have to be careful. Dollar is weak. $102 is your support. We are in a daily downtrend. We are in a weekly downtrend. Monthly, we lost this support here of 102.358. Now, I think it was last Wednesday, we were talking about we're looking for a dollar lower high while we're looking for a gold daily higher low. So we were looking for a dollar daily lower high while looking for a gold daily higher low. Yes, that's already happened. It worked out perfectly. The reason I'm going over it again is it's nice to review and say, "Oh, okay, when I see that inverse relationship and it's crystal clear, then I need to write that down. Next time I see that, I need to capitalize and pounce." We need pouncers. All right, oil is weak. We are looking for a daily higher low, and we're approaching the daily 200 MA here. We are still inside Friday's range. Support 74.52. We have a double bottom right there. 74.52, 74.58. If you wanted to try along there, I would understand. I mean, I don't want to make an argument that this is a falling wedge because we got this lower low back here. The 12 EMA on the hourly chart is acting as strong resistance, so we need the bulls to clear that to prove that they're going to get their bounce on and possibly set that daily higher low. Apple, I can delete FDX now. We did it. Apple is opening up inside Friday's range. We have a daily stair step. And if you don't know what that is, if you're a TCG member, you can just go to the TCG website and type in stair step under the search function. And also we have it on our YouTube channel for those of you that aren't TCG members. And I'll just show you real quick. So this was Friday's low, Thursday, Wednesday. So do you see how these sequential higher lows? So higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Sorry for the repetition. Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. That is a daily stair step. You see the stairs? Those are the stairs. If and when we break this daily stair step to the downside, the question will be, will it be just a quick bull flag or will it be more meaningful consolidation? It's typically a decent signal to just go short on that bear break. So right now that's 22365. So if Apple were to lose 22365, that daily stair step is then valid. That daily stair step is in, what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, I need more coffee, people. That daily stair step is then broken and invalidated, I guess is the word. That is not the word I was looking for. And we could look for a short going to the downside. And the reason I'm spending a lot of time on this Apple example is we have it on a lot of charts. A lot of charts have daily stair steps. So if we see bear breaks on this daily stair steps, if we see that low broken, that could be a short signal. And we have a lot of them out there. And Apple got a higher high. I should point that out before I leave it. It got a higher high over Friday, August 2nd high. Amazon has not. However, Amazon is still in the gap. Amazon fills the gap at 180-187. You see that little triangle right there? I have an alert set. Tell me when it fills that gap or gets close to filling that gap. I want to know. And this also has a daily stair step. And we're opening up pretty close to Friday's high. Hey, Topher. All right, so NVIDIA has earnings on August 28th. Wow, that's next week. So NVIDIA has earnings next week. So if you're trading it this week, I would not be using next week's expiration because the premium will be juiced. And guess what? Daily stair step on NVIDIA, and it's opening up near Friday's high. It is strong. I would not be looking to short this at the moment. Tesla, we weren't quite able to get over the daily 50 MA. And I'm not counting this little dinky pivot as a higher low. So I'm saying we're still looking for a daily lower high compared to 234.68. Tesla's not at position as well as some of the other names that we've gone over. But we are holding the hourly EMAs. You have an intraday resistance of 218.06. All right, Queen of the Mountain trades. Boeing. If this Boeing's going, so we are right at the daily 50 MA overhead. We are looking for a weekly lower high. So this is the same thing with SPY that I was going over. We're looking for a weekly lower high, and 4 hour is overbought. Those are my short conditions. Now, I have to wait for a trigger on shorter term time frames for that higher time frame thesis to work out. So, I am looking for a top fish on Boeing against 180.51. Above 180.51, let them have it. I just walk away. I smile and wave. KMI. Kinder Morgan, I'd feel more comfortable about this long if oil could set that daily high or low. This daily chart is a disaster. However, this 4-hour, look at that squeeze. It's getting really tight. Look at the hourly squeeze. We've been going sideways for a while on this one. So I think Friday's range was 15 cents. I think you could play a range break on KMI. Oracle I have pulled over here because it's one of my number one top fish setups. Actually, BA, I'm going to put BA there. And Oracle is here. So on Oracle, let's do it again, folks. We're looking for a weekly high or low. Daily 50 MA right overhead. Immediately overhead. 4-hour is not overbought on this one. However, we still have Friday's resistance. We're not gapping up, so I can still short it against Friday's high. I would like it better if 4-hour were overbought. But what makes this one important to me is this daily 50 MA is smack dab right overhead. We have a daily stair step. I'll be watching BA and Oracle, QQQ, and SPY, all 4 of those for a potential top fish setup. And I would say that these 3 are probably the better setups. BA, Oracle, QQQ for shorts. And then finally, Ulta. What was my setup on Ulta? Was a back burner, I believe. Let me go look at my notes. Yeah, 15-minute back burner. So I'm looking for first 15-minute oversold conditions during regular trading hours. Oh, this drives me crazy. TradingView changes and it makes me nuts. And it's such a short drive to get me to Crazyville that I don't, why does it do it to me? Just kidding. All right, so I got through all of the Queen of the Mountain trades, commodities, crypto. Now let me go back to your list and see if I can squeeze in a few more names. Okay, Baba. Hang Seng was good overnight. I would assume Baba looks good. Let's see. Baba, we're opening up close to Friday's high, but we're not breaking it. Looking for a daily high or low on a pullback. This upper wick of profit taking is not ideal, but that's still a pretty bullish move here. So on a pullback, you're looking for a daily high or low. You got a weekly trend change on this one. This one looks good for pullback buys. AMD. AMD bought ZT Services for $4.9 billion this morning. That's billion with a B. Typically, the buying company, i.e. AMD, would be down in red because that's a huge capital outlay. I know they're doing some type of stock swap, so I don't know why AMD is up on this news. Typically, the acquiring company is down because they're acquiring more debt and more capital outlay, but maybe they're getting a smoking deal and people know it and they're baking it into the pie. We're looking for a weekly lower high on a bounce. Daily 153.60 is your resistance. We got to get over 153.60 or it's a daily lower high. I'm going to set my alert right now for 153.50. That could be a shorting area for AMD. We have plenty of room for a daily high or low on a lot of these names. Plenty of room for a daily high or low. And we have a daily stair step on AMD as well. So crypto stocks, I'll just do coin. Let's just look at coin. Coin, it's not a clear daily stair step. We are slightly red. Bitcoin has gone green. I'd be looking to top fish against 205.95 or just make it 206 for simplicity's sake. That's a train wreck of a chart. Look at all this buying power wasted. Push it up and bears pull it down. Push it up, bears pull it down. Buying power, push it up, bears push it down. Very volatile name, which is great for trading if you're on the right side of the trade. It's great. Okay. Sound. Nice squeeze on sound. Jenny, nice one. I think you asked about this one last week too. You must trade it a lot. Daily inside bar broke bare by 2 pennies, but held this support over here. This looks good. So your range is 490 to 504. You could play that break and say, tell me if it breaks 504, I'm going long. If it breaks 490, I'm going short. I like that squeeze a lot on sound. Like a lot. I'm going to put it right over here. I like that one. All right, I have to wrap up. My alarm is about to go off. Am I the only one that tries to shut down alarms before they go off because they scare me? It's like gives me a mini heart attack. Thank y'all for being here. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and TCG members, I'll see you in 10 minutes. Use stop losses.